Hello everyone, World Coin Hunt time has come around. It's been a while since we've actually done one, to be honest, and I've been missing them. I've not added any extras in. I've just been having a nosy through actually just to see what's in there. And there's a few interesting looking ones. What's that? A bit of aluminium. Another aluminium. Pakistan by the looks of it. Big chunky beast there from Greece. So there's quite a few in there. So what I'll do, give it a quick mix and we'll get stuck in. Hopefully we'll find some of the ones that we added in not so long ago from a bundle from one of my most excellent subscribers, Captain Coinman. So if you've been around for a while, you'll know the process. I'll take one out, have a quick look at it, lay it out, and if I've got any extra knowledge about it, I might just blab and talk about it for a minute or two. Right, first one's first. Tell you what, let's just zoom in a bit, shall we? What have we got? East Africa, 1957. What size is that one? That's the 5 cents. Yeah, I went through a phase a little while back of trying to get hold of as many of these as possible. Then I realised there's blooming hundreds of them. So good luck if you're trying to go for it. One or two of them have got mint marks on as well. This particular one doesn't. It's very, very common, this one, 1957. But yeah, there you go, 5 cents, East Africa, 1957. Let go, thank you. Who's this then? Looks Arabic. Quite an odd shape actually. I think we've seen one of these before, but I can't remember exactly where. Yeah. Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. So that is a half, as it says there, half dinar. Very nice. And the date on that bad boy is 199V. So that's 1997. Yeah, nearly 30 years old already. That's scary. There we go. So half a dinar from Jordan. Like I said, I don't think we've seen that many of those. Maybe one in the past. It's always nice to get some of the unusual ones, and some of the Arabic countries, they do produce some really nice detail on their coin. Oh, you're upside down, aren't you? 10 drachma. Yep, 10 drachma and 1968. Nice side parting you got there, sir. Yeah, very common these. We've seen these in the past. Nothing too fancy about them. They were just standard currency, like a 10 pence in this country. But yeah, 10 drachma from Greece, 1968. Oh, there's the Queen. Size of a penny. 1 pence, not an old penny anyway, certainly not an old penny. Right, that is not a UK issue. That, I want to say that's Channel Islands. She hasn't got a crown. She's got her normal little smaller crown, not the big crown that you get for monarchs for territories. So that, yep, there you go. 1 new penny, 1971, from Jersey. Quite common, again, like with our 1 pences, 1 pennies, new pence. The 1971 issue, there was millions of them. Not quite as many millions for Jersey, because obviously a smaller location, but still an awful lot of those were put into circulation, and we do see them every so often, so it's quite nice to see. Oh, this is a big brute. Cyrillic, CCCP, so Soviet Union period. That is 1 ruble. Lenin. Yeah, that's the 100th anniversary of his birth, 1970. So yeah, that's a fairly common coin. It's a circulating commemorative, so it's always nice to get something like this. There's a few of these around, not necessarily just for him, but in 1967 they did a whole range of coins as well for the October Revolution. That was 50 years of celebrating that from 1917. So there we go, 1 ruble from the Soviet Union, 1970. Ooh, what's that? Put that to one side for a minute. I've got this one in my hand now. This is the problem with me going through this tub. Every time I go in there I go, ooh, that's nice. 1968, good year. 1 gulden from the Netherlands. And we got ourselves Juliana. There we go. Again, very, very common, these coins. The 1s, the 2.5s, the 5s, they do pop up fairly often. But that's 1 gulden in pretty good shape for nearly 60 years as well. So happy days. Netherlands, 1 gulden, 1968. What's that one? Oh, stop it. Alright, let's get this one in. Here we go. 1989, 10 francs. That's France. We see these every so often, the bimetal things. There's nothing to write home about really. It's just a 10 franc coin, made it stand out from the other lower denomination francs, and all the bronzy looking, copper looking centimes. But yeah, it's a recognisable coin, that one. So 10 francs from France. Ooh, no, I'm at it again. That's a wartime one as well. No, put it back. Let's have this one. What have we got? America, 5 cents. Just the usual, nothing out of the ordinary with that one. That looks like 1988. There's a D mint mark, so it's Denver. Yeah, again, very common, very many millions. Still circulating currency, so I can go with the bag full that I've got, so next time I go to the States I can spend it. There we go, 5 cents, 1988 from the States. That way round is the King, George VI. Now this is what I was saying just now about the Queen. On that jersey, 1 penny, she only had a small crown, she didn't have the big crown. He's got the big King's crown on it. I can never remember the right name for that particular crown. Ceylon, 10 cents, 1951. We've seen a couple of coins from Ceylon recently, and one of them was, I think, 45, 44 or 45. So it was around about right at the end of the war. But yeah, it's always nice to get. I don't know what the official name for that shape is, but I always call it the flower shaped coins. Quite a few of the Asian countries do them. So 10 cents, 1951 from Ceylon. Another big chunky. That way. 50 pesetas, that'd be Spain. Yep, there's Juan Carlos, 1988. Yeah, this one, is it 88? No, I'd say like 83. Yeah, it's about 82, 83. They stopped using stars on the back for the actual issue dates. So quite a few of the coins pre-83, shall we say, as a guesstimate, they had the date on the face, but on the reverse, you had 1 or 2 stars. And inside whichever star was the highest out of the 2, if there's 2 on there, you had the year of issue. So although this one, for example, says 83, the star might have said 85 or something. So it's like a design, it was a style of coin. issued at a later period. But that is a bog standard one, 50 pesetas from Spain, 1983. Another bimetal, that way around I think, yep. Ah, Mexico. Yeah, we've seen a few of theirs recently. Don't think we've seen this small one though. 2008. It says $1, but it's actually 1 peso. And that mint mark is Mexico City. Can't go far wrong guessing the mint marks for Mexico, can you, if it's a big M? But there we go. Nice little coin. Probably easily lost in the bottom of a pocket as well, actually. You know, you can compare it to something like that. 2008, 1 peso from Mexico. Give it a dig. That'll do. Oh, there's the Queen again. I can feel a funny edge to this one. So I'm thinking, ooh, I don't know, that could be anywhere. That could be Mediterranean, Cyprus, Malta, or possibly somewhere in Asia. Yep, Hong Kong, there we go. $5, 1981. And what I was talking about is that ridge, that rim. Looks like it's 2 coins stuck together, but it's not. It's actually got some detail down in that little gap as well. I can't quite work it out. There is writing, but yeah, there we go. $5, Hong Kong, 1981. Another not overly common one, but we do see them pop up every so often. Now here's one that we do see every so often. 1 kuna from Croatia. And that one is 2009. Yeah, we see these every so often now. They're becoming more and more commonplace. The coin to look out for in World Coin Hunts now, from January, beginning of January just gone, is Bulgarian euros, because they joined the Eurozone from the 1st of Jan, and I've managed to get my hands on some. I did do a video the other day. In fact, there's the bag of coins. That's what I was showing on the video. So if you're interested, have a look back through the library. It's only literally a week or so ago I did the video on that little lot. But those are ones to start watching out for. Here we go, France. This is one of the centimes I was saying about just now. Very, very common. Yeah, 20 centimes, 1976. Very, very common indeed. So most of those, well, there's those, the 1s, the 2s, the 5s, the 10s, the 20s. I think they went on for, I want to say, about 40 years, possibly more. So it's if you're starting to collect coins and nothing but French seems to keep popping up, concentrate on that, because you can get some good year runs going that way. Right, who have we got? Turkey, 1999. 50 bin lira, so that's 50,000 lira. Back in the day when that was probably the equivalent to about 20p. Yeah, because the lira in Turkey was through the roof at one point. You could have thousands of them just to get a loaf of bread. But yeah, it's quite a chunky coin actually, and very, very busy reverse. Some sort of design going on. I can't work out what the design's supposed to be, other than the Turkish star and moon, 50 bin and lira. But yeah, it's quite a chunky little coin really. There we go, 50,000 lira, Turkey, 1999. Oh, smooth and shiny. Is that the way up? Yep. Oh, Italy, Repubblica Italiana. That way up. 100 lira, 1979. FAO. That was part of the Feed the World campaign that was going on. I don't know the correct name for it, but there was some big campaign they were doing, and they were involved in it. There we are. Nutri Il Mondo, so Feed the World, I suppose. But yeah, it's a circulating commemorative that they had at the time. Fairly common. They're the sort of thing that you don't see for ages and then 2 or 3 turn up. So, buses. Right, excuse the sniffing. Ugh. Cat fur in my face. That's better. Right. Oh, Cyprus. 5 mils, 1955. And there's the Queen with her big crown. So yeah, 5 mils. Fairly common, these. That's supposed to portray, I believe, a fisherman with a fishing net. But yeah, 5 mils. It's in pretty good condition, actually. They're usually quite bashed and worn. This one's in fairly good condition. Yeah. There we go. 1955, 5 mils from Cyprus. Coins jumping out of the tub. Right, what have we got? That way up. Yep. George the 6th. This is a diamond shape, so this is probably going to be India. Yeah, half Anna. 1944. So wartime period. War was collectible by some, usually me. Yeah, this one a bit on the grubby side. I'm not sure if that's rust or not, actually. I thought these were copper. But yeah, half Anna. 1944 from India. I do like some of their coins, really nice. Is this a euro or something? It says euro. Oh, Europa. That is Portuguese, I think it is. Yeah, Portugal. 100 escudos, 1990. We have seen these before, and I've seen Portuguese euros as well, sure of it, and they almost looked identical at one point. I was getting them mixed up. But yeah, 100 escudos, 1990, from Portugal. There it. I'll tell you what, go down the sides and see what we can get. That'll do. That way. Belgium, 25 cents. It's 1916. Aha, another wartime one. Yeah, it's just got the Belgian rampant lion on the obverse and the reverse. Belgique and Belgie. 25 cents, 1916. Now this is actually made of zinc. This would have been a German occupation coin. Same sort of thing happened again during the Second World War. The Germans turned up, started using their own metals for the local currency. So you'll often find Dutch and Belgian coins from both wars being made of zinc. There we go, 25 cents from Belgium, 1916. Well, that's 20. Doing pretty well. Who we got there? Olav V, Norge Konig. So that's Olav V from Norway, King of Norway, 1976. 5 kroner. Kroner? Yeah, kroner. Yeah, my accent, I always tend to stick an R on things, but when it's an or an R, you got to make sure you're right. Yeah, we haven't seen one of these for a while. 5 kroner. We've seen kronors from Sweden, but yeah, there we go. 1976, 5 kroner. I already did it. From Norway. Excellent. Oh, that one jumped out as well. Go away. What's that? That way up? Yeah. Half. Half what? What are you? Who are you? Where are you from? Don't recognise that straight away, actually. Ah, Cyprus. 1983. So that will be half a cent in that case for that period. Aluminium as well, nice and light. Yeah, I've never come across a half cent before, I don't think. Excellent. Half cent, 83 from Cyprus. Oh, France again, Republique Française. Spin you around, 50 francs. 1952. We've seen these many times in the past, sometimes in better nick, sometimes somewhat worse. But that's it. 50 francs, 1952. There's not a lot more to say about that one, to be honest. Is it that way? No, it was that way. Oh, that's Chinese. Yeah, 1 yuan. 2010. Yeah. Again, we see these fairly often for a country that's quite sort of closed up shop. They don't tend to sort of put themselves out there that much, apart from all their merchandise, obviously. Coins, they tend to come out quite often. We do see them in the West, and the 1 yuan is quite a common found coin. I might have to look back through and see if it's worth starting a year run for some of these as well. Like I say, we have seen them in the past, and that's 1 yuan 2010 from China. Oh, it's the crocodile, the alligator. 1 Delassie. Yeah, 1 Delassie. So, Zambia? Gambia. I knew it was one of the beers. Namibia, Gambia, Zambia. Yeah. 1998. 50p size. 1 Delassie. We've seen these again in the past. I think these only lasted a few years after 98, by about 2000, 2001. I think they stopped using them in favour of a different coin. I might be wrong, I probably am. It's unusual, it's got a reeded edge on, what's that, a 7-sided coin. So that's unusual. But there we go, 1 Delassie. That's your lot. Right, let's do one quick bonus one, shall we? Let's see what we can find. Have a ferret. Where did that one go just now that I saw? Buried it again, that's my problem. Don't want that. Don't want that. Yeah, I buried it. What's that? Let's have this one. 1926. Oh, it's one of the French commerce industry commerce. Good for coins. Yeah. Bon pour 50 centimes. Good for 50 centimes. So these were put out by, as it says, I believe the commerce industry people rather than the mints, and they were used alongside when it came to trading rather than just normal money in your pocket. They were actually used for traders and that sort of thing, and businessmen. But yeah, 50 centimes, quite a small coin really. I think the 25 centimes is about twice the size. So yeah, there we go, 1926, 50 centimes from France. So let's have a quick look, see if we can zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, not much more. Do that, that's better. So, pick of the week. There's a few shiny ones in there, there's a few old ones, a couple of wartime period ones which I love looking at and playing with. I would have to say my favourite this week though, I would go for the Belgian, because it is wartime, it's old, and that's right up my alley. But I'm going to go for the half Anna from India, 1944, mainly because I don't think I've seen a half Anna before. I've got 1s, 2s and all that sort of thing. I've got these up to, I think it's 5, I think I might have a 10 Anna somewhere as well, I'm not sure. I've definitely got 1, 2s and 5s. So that is my pick of the week, the half Anna 1944 from India. So there you have it, another, would say quick video, but 25 minutes or so, trip down history lane. 25, 26 with the bonus coins. Which one's your favourite? Like I say, mine's the Indian half Anna. Let me know what yours are in the comments, and I will catch you lovely folks in the next video. Until then, cheers all.